All right, y'all. So it's your boy Zxous, and we are back here with Nikke. Now, obviously, one of the fights that I have been the most excited for is finally available in challenge mode. Because we've had, I want to say, a few opportunities now to fight the queen. But we never actually got to really fight the queen because obviously in story it's very easy. Like very, very, very easy. And then obviously here from stages 1 to 7, it's very easy as well. But in the challenge mode, it becomes a bit of a difficulty. Like, so I want to fight the queen with obviously the characters we're supposed to use, which in our case, I am going to go in there with the anniversary characters. This is realistically the team I'm going in here with, right? Full win team anniversary characters. I just want to see the gimmick of this character, right? The queen and stuff like that, right? I think she is the coolest like boss in the game, obviously design wise. It makes sense. Like, I think like the human aesthetic towards a boss is really nice, and I wish we had more of that, right? Like the little, even if it's just a little, I think Nikke did a fantastic job making this character look creepy. That's what I feel like. I feel like they did a phenomenal job at making this boss look creepy, right? Because she really does give that aesthetic. If you mind all this stuff and you're just looking at her face, even from that little distance, she's like, yo, it looks like, you know what I'm saying? She looks like a threat. Well, I don't know. Okay, well, here it's like, it's very easy. The one thing is she's weak to wind, and I would say right now in the game, wind is by far the strongest class in the game. Right, with Liberalia, right, and Scarlet Black Shadow, and then obviously Nayuta and Little Mermaid all being wind characters. Those are literally the best characters in the game, right? At least they're all within the top 10, right? So I want to go in here today, again, fight the queen and just kind of see what the gimmick is and stuff like that. I haven't really fought in the queen to see, so we're gonna learn in today's video, right? But I'm gonna probably go and mock and stuff like that first. So obviously this is the little thing she does. She fires a laser at a single Nikke, dealing damage, which is not too much of a problem. Fires core energy, dealing damage to single Nikke. Okay, fire concentrated, I'm so stupid, y'all. I'm so stupid, trust me. Core, I just woke up from a nap. Dealing damage to a single enemy. So a lot of her attacks are single enemies so far, right? The energy can be intercepted. Taunts and attracts are not possible. Okay, so this is probably when they have interruption circles up. If we break that, then we don't have to worry. Fires multiple precision strike lasers, dealing damage to a single Nikke. Fires 2 sweeping lasers, dealing damage to all Nikkes. Powerful attack that Nikkes can cover and avoid. So we can cover that when they do that. Fires 2 sweeping lasers. Generates a cold beard to defense. Okay, so attack that pierces cover. Yikes. Okay, so how are we supposed to handle this? Right, when cancel rings are active, so we basically have to debate, like, again, interruption parts, I'm gonna assume, or interruption circle, whatever. Opens a faceplate, its faceplate, and fires powerful, this is canon by the way, dealing damage to a single Nikke. Powerful attack that Nikke can cover from and avoid. Taunt and attracts are not possible. Okay, W. So you can't taunt this enemy at all, right? Calls down a laser barrage from the station in the sky, incapacitating all Nikke's attacks that pierces cover. It can be interrupted by destroying the circle. Okay, so basically we don't want this character harming us at all. I'm gonna go in here again with just really the win team, this team right here. I think realistically this team should get the job done, and if I go with what's it called, Little Mermaid, I don't really think we need to worry too much. The one thing is, we do have heals with this team from Nayuta, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. The only thing is, like, I can't really fit Helm into this team. I could, right? I could have Scarlet Black Shadow be on one team and Liberalia be on the one team. They don't have to be on the same team, right? Remember, Scarlet Black Shadow, you can run her with Mana as well, who Mana buffs up this character. Oh my god, this, oh. So that was off rip. Okay, let's get rid of these. I don't need to worry about that, right? Surely interruption, sir. Okay, so not interruption, but so right here, do we have to cover? I don't know. I don't know which attack is what. Is that gonna, okay, so that went for a single target, but we covered there. Okay, so thank god I did that. I don't know what that attack was actually. And then we have to break these, which again, I don't think these are gonna be a problem for us whatsoever with this team. And we do have our heals, like I said, from Nayuta, which it seems to be useful because it doesn't seem like she's doing anything too drastic to us, right? It really doesn't. And again, obviously, she went for Crown there, but Crown was, I guess, invulnerable, so she couldn't be damaged. We've already done a lot of damage to this boss, which does give me hope. But again, if I'm doing this much damage with this team, I'm telling you, whales are doing a lot better. I don't have that like that, right? So I guess win characters really are going to be Gucci. I think we cover here, right? Yeah, we got to cover there. So you could tell which some attacks are doing what. Okay, so far, it's not too difficult. Thank God. Okay. Oh, that's quite the interruption circle or the cancel rings or whatever you want to call it. That's quite it. It's not too hard though. I don't think win characters need to really worry about struggling. And like I said, if you guys take a look, like when it comes to these little projectiles or whatever, Nayuta's gonna handle that quite clearly. Okay, that went for an actual HP. Oh. Okay, Nayuta, can you heal us? I should have covered there, but we're fine. Oh my God, that looks like it's gonna kill us. It's fine. I think we're good regardless. Right? I think us being wind is what's keeping us alive, obviously. But this is gonna be insane when it comes to building other teams for this solar raid. I feel like by having other teams with this solar raid, if they're not win, they're probably gonna die. So you're probably gonna want to have teams that could probably get the job done. Now, do I need Crown on this team? No, I do. Okay, we lost someone. Okay, we lost thank God it's just mock battle. We lost Scarlet, right? But I feel like having Crown on this team is a waste, only because it's like, why would I have Nayuta and Crown on a team that already consists of 4 win characters? You get what I'm saying? And it's not even just like it's a waste in a sense. It's more of just like a oh, it's a 2-time hit. Okay, it's a 2-hit thing. It's just more of like, why would I bring that and put her on this team when I could have her be on another team? You get what I'm saying? Okay, these are getting a lot tankier. It's fine though, right? But you guys understand what I'm saying, right? Hopefully. But even this, like with this, I feel like this is gonna be the easiest solo raid for a lot of people, because like maybe 5 billion I think we're gonna get, right? What are we gonna get here? 5 billion? Yeah, even 5 billion. If we get 5 billion, that should be enough to get us fairly ranked up in thing. So we lost Scarlet Black Shadow there, but you guys see, yeah, that character Liberalio, even Nayuta, these characters, yeah, right. So I think that last slot does not need to be crowned whatsoever. I don't know if I want to go into the full real battle yet, right? Because it is still a mock battle. But let me try like basically without crown and see what that's looking like. So I think I'm gonna go in with like what do I have access to, right? What do I have access to that I can use? I mean, I could use Mast and Anchor. I think I'm gonna use Mast and Anchor, and then kind of just go in with Asuka as our main burst 3. And then I also could go in with Helm as well to like for just additional heals, because I think that's what we need the absolute most. And then we could have Litter on the team as well, right? This way I have I feel like this team is a bit just like, it's overkill though. You get what I feel like? I feel like this team is just like full-blown overkill, because it's like we have a lot of healing, and after that I don't think we need to worry too much. But I want to just see what this team is looking like in the sense of what can this team, but that as one DPS, which my Asuka is very built, right? Again, I think you're probably better off splitting off your team rather than having all your powerful characters on one team. Probably better off splitting them up. Like I probably will redo this and have Mana and Scarlet on one team and Liberalio and Asuka on another team, or just have like Asuka and Thing together. I think that's what I would have. I would have probably Asuka and Thing together, right? And Asuka and Scarlet together, or Asuka and Thing together. I think somebody's dead here, to be honest. Right, I didn't cover in time because of the I didn't cover in time because of the burst skills, right? But I seen that hit go off, right? So it's really important to cover the moment you start, right? It's really important, because look at the huge difference. Okay, I did not need, okay, it's fine. Look at the insane difference of not having win characters. They get obliterated. Mind you, we have to deal with these things here as well, because so here I think it's let's just cover, because I don't know. Okay, that went for one enemy. Okay, this boss is so creepy, let me tell y'all. Come on, boom, boom, and then Thing, right? And then again, this is where it becomes a bit like of a maybe even Ray, right? Asuka and Ray, right? Remember, they were the win duo as well. Rosanna and Sakura as well. If you have them built, they should be able to get the job done just fine. So I didn't need to cover there. I don't know why I covered there. But yeah, there are definitely different team comps you can use, and a lot of them. Again, I think the thing about Win is they have so many like combos that you don't necessarily need to worry, if that makes sense. Like, this team is not doing the greatest damage, obviously, right? But I don't really care about damage. I just want to see what it looks like with non-win characters fighting this boss and how the boss fares with that, right? Doesn't look like it's okay. So here we want to cover. Let's cover there, right? That's a two-way hit. Remember that, obviously, y'all. That's a two-way hit. You want to cover there. Okay, here only Asuka can do something, I believe. I don't think anybody else can do anything here, right? But even still, it's more than enough to get the job done. I think with this team we'd probably get a billion, but I think I have to like think about all the other win characters. Probably would have Ray on this team, I think, right? Because I don't necessarily need Helm and her healing, if you want to be honest. I feel like Helm and her healing with this team is okay. Well, let's cover there, because that's crazy. You see how much damage he does though if you don't cover? But these characters do okay. Helm's healing is, I think I'd have Helm on another team, right? And then I'd probably have her with like Sakura. I think that's what I would do, right? Sakura, Rosanna, and Helm, one team. That way I have some healing on that team. Probably Ray and oh, honestly, I could even have Mast and Anchor with Scarlet Black Shadow and Mana, right? But then I guess Anchor takes away from Mana, right? So maybe not that as well. Hey, this is the first time I've been like really excited for a solo raid boss, and it's just because the boss is actually hype, right? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, you guys know I don't really care for, like, you know, solo raid rankings and stuff like that, and to participate in challenge and figure out the strats. But I think I'm so intrigued by this queen character that I really just like. It really doesn't. I don't want to say it doesn't matter. Okay, well, let's cover. Okay, thank God. Oh, okay, I think that was the second hit. Oh my God, this boss is something. But yeah, 1.5 billion. We could definitely get better with a different team, I feel like. Oh my God. And that's why Ray would be very good with this character. Ray would be very good with this character. That charge up speed was problematic, and that is a part of her kit, of course. But yeah, I think Ray, because what did Helm do? Yeah, Ray would be a lot better. I think I would have Ray on this team, obviously, with Asuka. Yeah, so there's definitely, again, the win team has a lot of options and a lot of combos when you're talking about burst threes, right? You have Alio, Scarlet Black Shadow, Asuka, Ray, even the Summer Sakura, right? You have a lot of different options and stuff like that. I can show you guys, obviously. Well, now I don't have a healer or anything like that. And again, I think when it comes to these fights, I probably would want to have a healer, right? But if we took a look at my win characters, all I have is obviously Bunny Girls as well, I guess. That's another one I could use, I guess. Let's use the Bunny Girls, right? And then we could have Ray on the team. And then I guess for my burst 1, I could have volume, cooldown reduction in a sense. And we have something there. And then the last character, I probably... Honestly, I would probably have Rappy as my burst 1 here. And then my last character, honestly, could just be like... I don't want to say it could be whoever, but like, who do I want to try out with this team? Burst 1, burst 2, burst 3, burst 3, and then the last one will probably just be like another win burst 3, which, like, you know, for the sake of the video, let's just slap D in there for all I care, and I'll gear them up and stuff like that. Give me a second. Now, obviously, before we get into that, I want to make sure that this is clear. This is no way, shape, or form a guide for solo raid. Obviously, I wouldn't be just figuring out teams in a guide, right? I'd probably have that figured out before I made a video. But again, okay, we got to cover here. We got to cover here. We just got to. I'm gonna let Noir and I'm gonna let Blanc do their thing. Oh my, I forget how good her burst skill animation is. Good lord. Let's just cover here. We don't have to right away, but it's just for safety and stuff like that. But yeah, I probably would want to build my Ray a little bit before I actually brought her into this and actually challenged it. Right? But yeah, Bunny Girl should be useful in here as well. Like I said, Noir should be helpful here. D is only here just because, like, I would probably not even put D in there. I'd probably put Modernia, right? You probably get more value out of Modernia if I'm looking for like just a general flex burst 3, or even Ada Wong. Heck, Ada Wong would be more useful here than thing, right? But yeah, these are just like little combos that I'm thinking of, right? Obviously, I would have to just really build up the teams and stuff like that beforehand. But I do like this fight. I do think the queen, again, they did a great job designing the queen. I think they did a great job implementing her into the game. I'm glad the queen actually has, like I said, a human figure in her thing to an extent, rather than it just being like another robotic Rapture. And I know that sounds crazy to say because this is what that is. But like, you see how she has a face and stuff like that? How much that? Oh my God. Cover. Even, yeah, D died. D died. I didn't think D would die there, actually. I mean, I did, but we didn't cover in time. I just want to see what that looked like. But yeah, it doesn't seem like it's too difficult. You can get a lot of damage off. Again, Rappy, Ray, and then again, that last character could easily be like an Ada Wong to buff up these characters, or even Modernia to do additional damage. There's a lot of different team comps you can do. I'm gonna quit this, right? But I'm really excited to test out this queen and stuff like that. I'm about to go play Where It Wins Me. That's why I'm not actually like doing this right now, but I'm really excited. If I'm at 7 billion, what would my ranking be? What would I get for a 7 billion score? Top 5% so far in mock battle? If you guys got 50, you could also see the teams they ran, right? Okay, so they ran them together. Yeah, like I said, this is exactly what I was thinking. Ray thing, and then maybe Helm as well. This one is a bit funny. And then, yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. And then, yeah, like I said, Sakura. It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense, y'all. It makes a lot of sense. But, yeah, what do you guys think about this fight? Are you guys excited to, actually be able to fight the queen officially and, like, get something going on? But you guys let me know what you think down below. It's your boy Zxous. I'm see you guys next time. I'm out later. Peace. And I will be doing probably a lot of showcases against this queen while we have the chances. I'm not sure, but we'll see. It's your boy Zxous. I'm out. Peace.